All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. This video, I don't really have any precepts, all right, but as I go through the Spirit, whatever, whatever precept the Lord, the Spirit, hits me with, I'll get it, all right. But basically, just going on along the lines of, the situation in which we're in right now. All right, as prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, as the Israelites, okay, as we all see the demonization going on, so on and so forth. All right, but we're very, very close, all right, nearing the time in which, people are gonna start seeing how worth it being a prophet of the Most High is, okay, and how important it actually is, okay, because you see a lot of people, it's easy right now for them to just say, oh, you guys are just saying you're the men of the Lord. There's no proof. To them, all right, to the carnal mind, that's how it seems. Okay, but very soon when the Most High actually starts, well, better yet, let me there it is, the precept starting. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. All right, when the Most High starts showing, all right, Salaki, give me 1 second as I pull this up. Wisdom of Solomon 12. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 17. It says, "For when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest thy boldness manifest." See? Okay, Slakia, thou makest their boldness manifest, and that's what's about to happen very soon. Okay, the Most High is about to make the boldness of his men manifest. All right, because everything we've been telling, all right, our people, and really what we've been telling the world, okay, a lot of people don't believe us. They look at us like, man, you're funny for even saying, uttering such words. And of course, it's gonna start with us being painted in a negative light, just so people can be aware that we exist. And then the Lord is gonna flip it, all right, to where they're gonna be looking for us, all right, in a good way. All right. Now there's always that balance, okay, but the Lord is gonna show very soon who his true men are. All right. And regardless of whether people believe us to be the men of the Lord or not, we believe that we're the men of the Lord. Okay? And that's what matters, man. We have the faith that we are the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And the Lord is he's gonna stand with those that stood with him. Okay? So this is I'll go back to Wisdom of Solomon, but I just want to pull this up really quickly. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse I'll start at 70, verse 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none." All right, talking about Esau's troops. All right, people in general, just death angels, everything. All right, they then and mainly those MK Ultra troops. Okay, they're gonna be like madmen, sparing none. It doesn't matter if you're a child, you're a man, you're a woman, you're an infant. It doesn't matter, man. Okay, and it's times like this that the Lord is gonna protect his men of the Lord. All right, he's gonna protect us. He's gonna keep us safe and those that are with us. Okay, and this is gonna be one of the reasons why people are gonna be seeking the men of the Lord, because that's gonna be the only way they can get to the Lord. All right. It says, "But spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." All right. And when people, look, man, majority of people don't have the faith. All right. They don't have the faith to go through stuff like this. All right. But us as men of the Lord, we welcome it, because we trust and believe fully and wholeheartedly that the Lord will provide for us when this hits. It says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. See, when that happens, you're gonna have a whole lot of people who now they wanna be men of the Lord. Now they want to get down with the true men of the Lord. All right. And hey man, great millstone, all right, starting with the elders and apostles on down, all right man, there's a lot of true prophets, true men of the Lord in there, all right, along with us who teach the same doctrine. Okay. And if you notice, that's the number one group that a lot of these other groups come against. All right. But the Lord is about to show his separation, which really is not just one camp. There's men in the Lord, all right, which like the Lord said, what I mean, if you're teaching his word, man, regardless of what group you're in, and you're sincere and you're of his elect, and you're of his elect, and that's it. The elect are not bound to one specific area, all right. But the main group really known for teaching that the true doctrine, all right, is starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down. Okay. But the point is, man, the Lord is gonna show his hand, all right. He's gonna show who his men are. He's gonna back up the words in which we speak and make our boldness manifest. Okay, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon. All right, now when all these things happen, you're gonna have people like Bar Jesus in the book of Acts who are gonna want to come up and buy the power, or try to make it seem as though they're included somehow. But no, the Lord is gonna make a big difference. He's gonna separate those that he's not with, and he's gonna make it known that he's not with them. Okay. Just like in the time of Moses, all right, with if I remember the names right, Jambres, and I forgot the other one, but basically they tried to come up against Moses, and the Lord showed it. He showed that he was dealing with Moses, all right. So just like that, the Lord is going to show his hand again, and the whole world is going to be shocked, man. The whole world is going to be shocked. Let me get another precept. All right, because we're the least expected to be the man of the Lord, especially now that we're being demonized. Okay, this is because in people's minds they're like, well, how can God actually be how can they be the men of the Lord? Look how they speak. Look at what the things they say. That's why a lot of people are going to be shocked. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. Salaki, 1 second. Chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And this world has afflicted us in many ways. All right, with harsh words, to threats, to everything. Okay, it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. All right, because when they see these chariots destroying stuff, they're gonna be scared, but it's far beyond their comprehension, because they don't actually expect us to get delivered by way of chariots. That's why when we say it, it's very crazy to them. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. Now here's the point. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? How are they the God's chosen people? How are they the men of the Lord? How are they the prophets? Well, it was right in front of your eyes. You just had the covering, all right, which the Lord blinded you with, that you couldn't see it. But very, very soon, man, because it's getting to the point where the Lord has to show his might, and he's ultimately setting it up that way. All right, where we're gonna be in such a position that the Lord has no other, or we have no other way but for the Lord to show his strength, to show his hand, and he's gonna do it. All right, he is going to do it. All right, it says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. Okay, and a lot of people, man, they're gonna be in that spirit, all right, of groaning, anguish, and sorrow, all right, because number one, they're gonna understand that, hey, man, it's too late. All these people who walked past us wasted their lives. All right, they're gonna be like, we wish we were out there on them highways and byways teaching with them, or at least even giving them the time of the day to hear what they were saying. You know, because had we listened, we would have understood that those were the words of the Lord and not just of men. You know, and a lot of people are going, hey man, they're going, that is gonna happen, man. Crying, tears, please, no, but it's gonna be too late. All right, because that's how the Lord set it up, really, ultimately from the beginning of time. So no matter what you would have done, it would not have changed the outcome. Okay, that's the will of the Lord, and that's what we must do. So us as men of the Lord and the truth now, we got to keep on praying that the Lord keeps the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit upon us, all right, and keeps us in our lot, that Lord willing, we are the faithful, true, sincere prophets that are of the elect, okay, of the Lord, man. And well, we're nearing the times when faith is gonna be tested, all right, and you're gonna be put in a position where you gotta practice what you preach, you know. You know, we prophesy about the times to come and staying firm in the kingdom, but well, there's obstacles before that, okay, and the Lord is gonna use it to separate those who He's truly dealing with from those that He's not, okay. And so, hey man, we just gonna keep doing what we gotta do, what we've been commanded to do, because until the Lord commands us to do otherwise, that's all we have to do. All right. So let me end it with this precept here. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24. I'll start at 44. It says, "Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh." All right. But hey, man, we're looking for the Lord's return. All right. We are looking for the Lord's return, man. So any sign of His coming back, man, we gonna be waiting. All right. It says, "Who then is a faithful servant of Salakia? Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily, doing what? Doing the works, doing what He commanded us to do." All right. You got a lot of people that want to do what they want to do. Well, the Lord hasn't told us to do anything else but prophesy. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. It says, "Verily I say unto you, that He shall make him ruler over all His goods." Okay. And that's why, look, man, we're ultimately fighting for the kingdom. We're fighting for our nation, all right. And we're fighting for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and that is worth fighting for. That is worth dying for. Okay, so wait, like we keep saying, man, soon it's not gonna be talking. It's gonna be actions, all right. Because we are living in the time of acts, all right. And it's gonna be you gotta show the Lord, man. You gotta show Him what you're about, you know. Your works are not just doing videos, but it's coming to the point where it's actually believing and standing firm for what you believe in. You know, you got to show the Lord that you're really about it, man. You talking the talk, but you got to, hey, are you willing to put your life down? Are you willing to go through the embarrassment? Are you willing to go through the threats, the uncomfortability? That's the time we're coming into, man. And a lot of people who say they are, man, they're not really going to be about it. All right. Which is why we constantly pray that the Lord keeps us in that day, man. Okay. But, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying and exhorting onto the elect. Hey, man, just keep on staying fervent, all right? Staying in the spirit of the Most High, man, because, hey, we're in a time where you don't want to do anything that'll jeopardize your salvation. Not when we're this close, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Until next time, Shalom.